In this numerical, the resistance of iron and copper. This is for iron. Resistance of iron and resistance of copper. Resistance of iron and resistance of copper at 20 degree. At 20 degree centigrade. At 20 degree centigrade is equal to 3.9 and is equal to 4.1 ohm. It means we can say this is, we can take it as a temperature at 20 degree and let 0 degree be the reference, 0 degree centigrade. 0 degree centigrade is equal to a reference temperature. Okay. And at what temperature the resistance will be equal? That is, alpha for iron is equal to 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 Kelvin power minus 1, and alpha for copper is equal to 5 is equal to 40 into 10 to the power minus 3. 40 into 10 to the power minus 3. 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. Sorry, it should be 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. 4 into. Okay. Now it means this has been raised. This is iron. First is iron. This is copper. From 0 degree, it is raised to 20 degree. Okay. This also 0 degree to 20 degree. Now the problem is that at what temperature? At what temperature will the resistance be equal? So now we can see let at T degree centigrade, resistance of iron is equal to resistance of copper. But we have to find out what temperature both the resistance are equal. That we have to see. See, since you know the formula, R is equal to R naught into 1 plus alpha into delta T. This formula we will be using this formula. Okay. Now we can see that is resistance of iron is equal to resistance of copper at what temperature? At some temperature both are equal. We can say both are equal, or we can write it as R at 20 into 1 minus alpha into delta T. This is for iron is equal to R at 20 into 1 plus alpha into delta T for, this is for copper. This expression is for iron, this expression is for copper. When it means we can write what is delta T? Delta T is equal to delta T because it is at 20 degree centigrade, and it is 20 degree centigrade. At 20 degree centigrade, it's raised up to T degree centigrade. At this temperature, both the resistance are same. So it means it is reference temperature is 20 degree centigrade. So we can say change in temperature. Change in temperature is equal to 20 T minus 20 is equal to T final minus initial, T minus 20. So delta T is common for both because both are raised, both are at same temperature. The delta T is equal to T minus 20 for both, for copper and iron. Now so delta T is equal. So now R20, what is 20? R20 resistance 20 for iron. Resistance 20 for iron is equal to 3.9 and resistance at 20 degree temperature for copper is equal to 4.1 and alpha for iron is equal to 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 and alpha for copper. What is alpha for copper? Alpha for copper is equal to 4 into 10 to the power 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. It is given as Kelvin minus 1 for both. So this data is given to us. So now we can find out from here R20 minus delta. So what is R20? The R20 or for iron, R20 for iron is 3.9 into R.9 into 1 plus alpha. What is the value of alpha? Alpha for iron is equal to 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 into delta T. Delta T is equal to T minus 20 is equal to, now R at 20 for copper. R at 20 for copper is 4.1 is equal to 4.1 into 1 plus alpha for copper. This is alpha, this is for iron, this is for copper. So 1 plus alpha. Alpha for copper is equal to 4 into 10 to the power minus 3 into change in temperature T minus 20, because this temperature T minus 20, it is rise from 20 degree to T degree, at which both the resistance are same. So this we can write, how this we can write? This we can write 3.9 plus 3.9 into 10 to the power minus 3 into T minus 20 is equal to 4.1 into 4.1 into 10 to the power minus 3 into T minus 20. T minus 20, now we will bring it this one. 4.1 we will bring it, this will become 3.9 if it, sorry, 4.1 plus 4.1 and this one 4.1 T minus 20. So this will become, we can take this one as this will become 4, this we can write it as 4.1 minus 3.9, which is equal to 4.1 minus 3.9 is equal to 0.2, because this we keep it here, this we brought it to other side. It means now this we have to bring it this side. So this is 3.9 into 5. So this will be 3.9 plus 3.9 into 5, and this is 4.1 into 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, now if these two we have taken that side, it means this will become 5 into 3.9, 5 into 3.9. Since both the sides 10 to the power minus 3 common, 10 to the power minus 3 common into T minus 20 common. So T minus 20, this is equal to T minus 20 is common. And when we bring this one, this side, minus 4.1, minus 4.1 into 4, 4.1 into 4 into 4.1 into 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. This is 5 into 10 to the power minus 3. This is 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 into, because 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 3. I combine this both. 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 3.9 into T minus 20. So we have taken common this 10 to the power minus 3, that this and this we have taken, and T minus 20 we have taken. So this will become 0.2 here. What we have taken, we can take 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 3.9. 5 into 3.9. How much it comes? 5 into 3.9, it comes out to be 5 into 3.9. It comes out to be 19.5. 19.5. Sorry, this will be 5. Therefore, this will already we have taken it outside. 19.5, and this is equal to minus 16.4 into 10 to the power minus 3 into t minus 20. So do the calculation, you will get it everything all right. So 19.5 minus 16.2, which is equal to 3.1 into 10 to the power minus 3 into t minus 20 is equal to 0.2, or t minus 20 is equal to 0.2 divided by 3.1 into 10 to the power minus 3. 0.2 we can write 2 by 10, and 3 by 1 we can write 3.1. 3.1 divided by we can write is 31 into top into 10 to the power 3 plus 3 when the 10 is going and up. So t minus 20 is this much, and t minus 20 is equal to this much. This 0.2, 2 by 10, 3.1 into 10 to the power 10. So how much it comes out to be? 2 by 10. The 10 and 10 gets cancelled. 10 and 10 get cancelled. Now this has become 2 by 31 is equal to 2 by 31 into 10 to the power 3. 2 by 31, what is the value of 2 by 31? 2 by 31 is equal, 2 by 31 is equal to 0.0624.5. So this is equal to, therefore t minus 20 is equal to 0.0645 into 10 to the power plus 3 is equal to 1, 2, 3 is equal to 64.5. 64. That is t minus 20 is equal to 64.5, or t is equal to 64.5 plus 20 is equal to 84.5. So the answer is 84.5. Since we are going in the Kelvin, so we can write in degree centigrade, because it is written degree centigrade, 20 degree centigrade. So it means at temperature is equal to 84.5 degree, both the temperature, resistance of iron is equal to resistance of copper when it is at T is equal to 84.5 degree centigrade. Only thing, we have to couple all the relations. There may be some miscalculations here, that is having corrected, but you do it yourself, then you will get the answer.